Oh,
Batter
DP
up.
Roberts, such a good name. Holy shit.
I was
What?
gonna go for the bozos if that's okay. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're good. I might have to cut out of Skype for just a quick little bit, and then I'll be back for whoever's left over for probably Tom Satellite, I guess.
Okay.
So I
Well,
get sold
Data
and
Bomb can only
4,000
go
grand?
murder Tom Satellite because he is a corporate stooge. And if there's one thing Data Bomb hates more than people who are bad at the Matrix, it's corporate stooges.
Then I guess I'll
Oh.
get DP Roberts. Okay, cool. I'll be back on Skype in a little bit.
Let's handle Spook going after her trap bounties.
All right.
So I got the 4,000 million and solid rep?
Yep.
Cool. And burnt 2 edge, I'm gonna buy 5 edge immediately when I get my hero lab working again, just so I can say fuck off to everyone. Thank you. That was excellent. On the edge of my seat constantly. Fuck Neonet. Fuck spiders. Fuck hosts.
And there's
And don't worry,
and I get
Data
to hang up 2 pieces of burnt edge on my mantle.
That's true. But like, I was going with the 3 because I was a risky business, but obviously wasn't to be.
Yep.
I need go big or go home. I
Respect
really
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't.
no, I have to agree. That one's totally worth it.
If you're gonna
Yeah,
play
no.
that kind of decker, you need that. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
usually, but he was
Like-
trying to prove a point.
Yep.
Data Bomb has go big or go home, but his plan is a
Data-
lot less elegant than that.
Data
Break
Bomb-
in and nuke the place.
Data Bomb's plan involves a level 14 Fault Sprite.
Nerd.
That's pretty cool.
Loser.
Oh, speaking of which, yeah, so Spook has been preparing for this for like a week. Can I go and do some compelling sprite rolls?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I'm totally okay with that. Especially because registering takes no resources, unlike binding. Like,
hmm
makes it a little weird because there's no super limiting factor. But go, sure. What were you wanting to compile and have bound beforehand?
Oh, okay. So this is probably like, let's see, the last run was on the 12th. So that was, so that would leave the 13th that she was
Yeah.
doing this. So compiling. That should be
Yep.
compiling.
So you get 1 task
Okay.
and need to resist 2 fading. Not drain, mind you. This is totally different.
Yeah, totally different. Oh my god, fuck. Well, whatever.
The
It's
I'll sleep it off.
it's 1 point. It's 1 point of stun damage. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
And I take it you're going to register that same one.
Yeah. yeah, exactly.
It owes you 1 additional task, and
Okay.
there's 6 drain.
Ow.
Or fading.
Okay, there we go.
And you
So,
soaked all of
um, yeah, I don't know if I want to stick with that though, because I had to spend a task to register, right? So it only has 1 task.
it. Yes, it
And
has
that
2
saves-
tasks. Yeah, it's 1 task.
So that leaves me with, yeah, still 5 more days to work on this.
Yep.
So do you mind if I just dismiss it and try again?
Sure thing. Well, you could just keep it in your stable because it takes up 1 slot. Like,
Yeah, I have a bunch in my stable already.
Kill
okay.
in this host is 1 task.
Yep. So, go ahead and yep. And so it's a rating 6, right?
Yeah.
And it got 2 hits on that resistance. I'm not gonna make you resist the fading because it doesn't matter for that one.
Okay. Well,
Well,
yeah.
and that's what it got to resist. Wow.
Hmm?
That was its
Oh, to resist the
register.
registering? Okay, so it fails to register. So it disappears because I only had 1 task. Let's resist 10 fading, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's probably, I'm probably just going to sleep that one off. So next day is the 14th.
Yep. And you're going for another 4/6.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so 4 tasks, and I'll try and register it. Oh, fuck. Okay, can I just try and register it again right away?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, there you
That's a
go.
little better. Oh, compile and register are no, they're resonance actions, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So
They are, yes, they're resonance actions, but for the purpose of the VR thing, they are considered to get the +2 because they are
what?
actions you
Where
are
does it say
performing
that?
in the way that it is worded, it's you are interacting with the matrix, so you're still acting on a higher function when you're in VR.
Okay, I did not know that.
I had
So
a
I will
very
take-
long conversation on a forum about this, where I
Okay.
was arguing against it, but I was convinced.
All right. But for fading resistance, you're still not getting the +2, are you?
Right, because that's something that's happening to your physical body.
Right. Okay. All right. So I'll sleep this one off, and then we're now on the 15th. Jeez.
Okay. So 66. Yep.
Oh my god.
Well, you don't take any of the fading, so you can just try again on that same day.
Yep. Okay. So 3 tasks, and now to register.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
I'm so. And when you roll well, oh, there you
There
go.
we go. Okay. So that's 3 tasks. That should be enough.
That should be.
So, so Spook will go up to the podium. She won't say anything. She'll just point at the bozos on the, or whatever. They have the screens, right? And it's all in VR, so everyone can see. And yeah, so she's in her cowboy ghost persona.
Wonderful.
Um,
Your map tools icon makes me smile too. Thank you for that.
which, oh.
Just the happy ghost.
Yes.
So, thankfully you don't have to fill out a deck because you don't have to configure.
Yeah.
And you were going after the bozos, right?
That's right.
So they call you there up on stage. They don't have the wheel this time. They just point you in the direction of the host and list off all 4 members of the gang and their various crimes against the Chosun Ring, which are numerous, mostly ripping them off and destroying important data that they had stored on this data haven.
So Spook is very big on data havens, so she'll probably she'll do a little emote with her ghost to make it look make an angry face in response.
It's very grumpy as they're listing off the offenses of Ozab, Chuckles, Jack in the Box, and Horror Show.
Ozab, Jack in the Box, Horror Show, and what was the other one?
Ozab is their leader.
Ozab, Jack in the Box, Horror Show. I missed one. Sorry.
Yep. Well,
Oh, does it matter?
No. You're about to see them.
Oh, okay.
And they point you at the host that they've taken over.
Okay. Do I get a mark on the host for free, or do I have to get that myself?
You have to hack that one on yourself on this one.
Okay.
Thankfully, this host is pretty flimsy, and they don't even have ice up on it.
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so, well, I will roll Matrix Perception first.
This is the Data Haven's host itself.
It's the Data Haven's host?
Yep, the one that they took over.
Okay. So, well, okay, first of all, what's the rating of the host?
It is a rating 4.
Okay, and what is the firewall?
4.
Okay. Can I just Matrix Perception it again?
Yep.
Can I
you want the full array?
Well, yeah. I also I can see what ice is currently running on it, right? And it has no ice.
It has no ice.
Okay. That's all I really wanted to know. So the other stats don't really matter if it's if it's not running ice. So I guess I will start by. Okay, so there's two sort of ways to go about this. One of them is sort of as a fake Decker, but the other way is as a Technomancer. Sorry. And I think doing it as a Technomancer might be a little more fun because I have an idea. So, but
Fuck him up for me.
And-
That guy's an asshole.
and then people will be able to see that Spook is a Technomancer, but whatever. It's for the rep.
Yup. There's enough there's enough hackers in this room that you can't be the only Technomancer. So
Right.
if someone screamed, "Get 'em, boys!" you probably wouldn't be alone.
What do you mean? Everyone here is a Decker. We are definitely not Technomancers.
Well, I hope we are.
Data
or
Bomb
else-
is very open about being a Technomancer.
That's funny.
Yeah, what do you hear
Data
about
bomb-
us Deckers?
Murders shit. But, you know.
I want to someday run a game where it's like 5 Technomancers, all of them working together and trying to hide the fact that they're Technomancers.
That would be adorable. But the thing is that as a Technomancer, if you have enough matrix perception, you just automatically see if there's any resonance signatures around.
Yup.
And that's actually one thing that I wanted to check for. I wanted to check if any of the bozos are Technomancers, or if there's any resonance signatures around.
There
outside
are
the house.
resonance signatures all around.
Oh god. That's a little scary.
How do you think they managed to take over a host?
Right.
Cocaine and strong arms.
So, you get, you need to resist 4 fading,
Okay.
and it owes you 5 tasks.
Okay. So the first task will be to assist me in putting Hack on the Fly on the host.
Okay.
Machine
Machine Sprite
hits, or should I roll it for it?
Yep. This is the machine sprite that's helping you with that?
Yeah.
It does not have the skill for that.
It doesn't?
No,
Oh,
it's
shit, whoops.
computer, electronic warfare, and hardware. The fault sprite could assist you with that.
Hmm. Whoops.
Since this was your goal, do you want to just
No,
retcon it and say
fine.
you brought up...
No, because I have the specialty in machine sprites. So,
Okay.
but it's, you said the host is rating 4?
Yes.
3. Okay. But the firewall is at the lowest, so it has 8 dice. I can probably do it on my own. It's logic, okay. I should have put all my stats equal. Oh well.
You should totally just change your stats around so that way you can just do things better. Oh, wait.
Oh god. How?
You actually get a mark on it.
Oh. I think this is a glitch though, isn't it?
Oh. 1, 2, 3,
7. Yeah, that's a glitch.
6, 7. So as you hack in, your deck gets configured to where it's not running silent.
Oh, it wasn't
Oh,
running silent. To begin with.
It wasn't running silent. So yeah, you get in, but you do basically trip an alarm as you're going through the host,
Oh god. Okay.
and you wander into their big spooky carnival.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice as you're walking in, your foot, the foot of your, actually the end of your robe on your little ghost thing, knocks up against a chain of tin cans set on a string.
Oh no,
You can
the
hear
ultimate defense against Deckers.
You can hear carnival music in the distance.
Okay. Actually, since this is totally appropriate, can I actually go and just configure to my default icon?
Oh yeah, spooky ghost.
Free ghost. Carnival.
Spooky ghost.
Okay. So, yes. Oh my god. Okay, so matrix perception.
All right,
I guess I'm not running silent.
and that music is getting closer. Yep.
Well, maybe I should drop into running silent first. I don't know.
They've already
It's
spotted
fine.
you at this point.
Okay.
So, why don't we go to Matrix Initiative real quick after this perception check?
Okay. This is not what I planned.
Oh, I just burn edge. You'll be right.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Just all that.
Have we bet
I
yet
have over.
on Spook?
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
to handle the gambling. There may be some gambling.
Okay. I'm gonna put 1,000 on her to win specifically because it's just a bunch of no-name jokers. What a bunch
I
of
mean,
jokers.
Data Hound's going to be like, well, they did take over a host and they've been fragging with some data dealers. So I'm going to put 2,000 on her to win because frag those idiots, the dreckheads who took over my homies, yo.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, also, can I roll Data Haven's knowledge really quickly?
Oh yeah.
I just want to specifically know, like, if there's any specific groups that were on this one.
Yep.
Before it was taken over.
I'll also sort of do that, but informally, because it doesn't really matter.
So Spook, you get 23 on Matrix Initiative. Okay. You know that this used to be a mafia-associated data haven, actually, but that they lent it out to other syndicates.
Okay. Interesting.
Most of the data here they gathered on was on other syndicates and law enforcement that they were dealing with.
Oh, right. Are we rolling Data Haven's knowledge? Sorry.
Yep.
I have Data Haven's knowledge as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll roll that just to prove that I should also know these things.
Yep, you're aware of the implications of what you're doing. Yep, you know that this is a data haven that dealt in primarily information relating to the syndicates.
Right. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna pull up their sheets real quick. Oh, I forgot how shitty they are at Matrix Initiative. Oh well, he didn't roll too bad.
Well, if they're technomancers, they should have it 46. So
Yep. That's always.
they've got that at least.
Yep, they've got that at least. Now the. Oh, that's just depressing. His lackeys are much slower, who rolled surprisingly well. So he's going on 25.
Oh God. Okay.
And are you cool with just having your sprites go on your initiative, and if they have any sprites, having them do the same?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Makes life a little easier for everyone. So, you can hear the sound of laughing and carnival music coming closer as Ozab and his gang come in on roller skates and skateboards around the corner.
Hey guys.
You came it. What you doing here, friend?
Well, you've been fragging up this data haven, but that's not how it's done. It's bad. Don't do that.
Yes, me. We can
I'm not
we've
gonna
been
do
sprucing
so.
the place up.
But it's this isn't how data flows. This is you're breaking the flow.
Yes, me. We're making things interesting, and he is at this point going to throw a brute force attack your way.
Okay.
Oh man, he's terrible at this.
Well, good.
Are you terrible at defending them against them?
A little bit.
Oh.
Fuck him up!
Well, first, actually, shit. He's used to having his mooks go first. So yeah, he's going to throw one at you. Go ahead and roll your defense.
Can I actually just go full defense?
Yes, you can.
And it's firewall plus willpower.
Firewall plus willpower.
Okay. If I do to go full defense, does that mean I don't go until after they all go once, or?
Yes. They will both go once, and then you will go.
Well, that's fine.
It's not to where like he wouldn't go on 25 and then 15 and then you. That's not how it works. Okay. So Ozab tries to basically lunges at you, and you knock him on his ass. and he's just sitting there on the ground, stunned, holding his head as he goes flying off of his skateboard.
Okay.
Now his droogs are going. One actually pick the guy in the middle. He picks up his friend, spins him around, and then throws him at you. Jack in the Box grabs the one guy, spins him around, and it's making the sound that a Jack in the Box makes as you wind it up.
Mm-hmm.
And then he physically throws his companion's icon at you.
Okay.
Because these guys are dumbasses. But that's the...
That is
we're going to
to
treat that as an assist. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Spook is going to make like a sort of a face at them that's like a mother who is looking at her kids that are doing something stupid. It's like, oh, come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Go ahead and roll your defense for a data spike, so intuition
Okay.
plus firewall.
That is definitely the most interesting way to data spike. Just throw your friend at them as the data spike.
Is that the Matrix defense still applies, right?
Yep. He goes sailing and crashes into one of the carnival games set up. There's those bowling pins that you can try to knock them all down with one throw, and they all land and like drop on his head one at a time.
Holy dreck, these people don't deserve to be called deckers!
Well, they're not deckers. They're just
A
dorks.
3-year-old could beat these kids.
They're fighting a ghost. They're
Yeah,
not trying to use physical attacks.
Yeah, they need to use dark attacks.
Justifying it, right? Oh, yes.
So the one he's going now, the last guy, and he's horror show pulls out a pair of blades that are attached to the end of bowling pins. So he's like bowling pin clubs and is rushing at you. And I need another defense for a data spike for him.
Against data spike, that's intuition.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, wow. These guys have just... This is an abysmal display. I'm disappointed for them. I'm disappointed in these gentlemen. So, right now we're at... How much matrix damage have you done to them just from defending? 5, 7, 2. Yeah, they're just kind of all standing there on their asses looking up at you incredulously after humiliating themselves against you. You're up.
All right. I'm going to... Okay, free action. I'll tell them, guys, come on. And, like, clap my hands together and, like, gesture to them to clean up. And so then 2 simple actions call up 2 sprites. I guess the fault sprite that I registered before. And the machine sprite was not a good idea. But let's see, what have we got here? That's hardware and electronic warfare.
You can't, yeah, machine sprites are kind of non-combatants.
Yeah, I didn't realize they wouldn't have.
Though they do, I believe gremlins can be used on a deck.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't realize I was going to be against a bunch of technomancers, right? So.
Only one of them is a techno.
Oh, only one of them is. Okay. Then yes, I'll call it
Call it if you'd like. You can funnel any techno questions through me.
Okay. Then, yeah, the machine sprite that I compiled earlier will be the other one that I call up. And they look like the ghosts from Pac-Man, and so they're just differently colored and they're very low resolution. And they'll go and start harassing. Or, well, I guess they don't appear until the next turn, so they're in the next combat round. So that's 2 simple actions to call sprites, and that's it.
All right. So Ozab actually does the same. He calls up his one registered sprite. He's not as cool. He gets up off of his bum in the Matrix, spins around, and opens up a big cage that manifests out of from nowhere, and out of it lumbers this abomination.
Oh, it's adorable.
I know, right?
He just kind of drools all over him. Gentlemen, I'll leave it to you. And his idiots charge in. His troop of morons. So Jack in the Box at this point again rushes over and grabs his buddy. He's screaming, "No, no, 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 wait!" And then chucks him at you. "No, no, no, wait, you'll break me, you'll break me! And I'll be fine!" And I need you to resist data spike.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's not so good. Can I hedge that to reroll phase?
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, there we go.
He just passes into the robes of your ghost figure and doesn't come out the other end. And the rest of them look kind of disturbed by this fact.
My character is like, well, I'm not gonna ask questions.
And the other one, he's going to attempt to lob both his bowling pins at you at this point. After pulling the pins on the top of them, apparently they were grenades.
Oh, that's cool.
So resist a data spike coming from them.
Yep.
And you don't do any damage to him. He doesn't do any damage to you, and you don't do any damage to him.
Okay.
The bowling pins pass through you and vanish.
Okay.
Just kind of like the icon that you ate as it bricked.
Yep.
And
A long-suffering sigh.
this is what I have to put up with. So Ozab goes. He notices his friends and just kind of like stares at them like, "You morons! Brick her already!" And is going to perform threading it at force 5. Now let's see if he resists all the fading. And he takes a point of fading for that.
Okay.
So he's screaming something at Horror Show, and Horror Show's arms and legs grow to comically huge proportions.
Okay.
Like, to the point where he's just an itty-bitty body with, like, Hulk arms and legs.
That's hilarious. I'm guessing that's... Can I do... Or do I have to... Can I identify that? Or is that just...
To see what complex form he used, it would...
I'm guessing it's infusion of attack.
It is infusion of attack. That is absolutely correct. Because that's why this guy... The setup for these guys is that he's mostly a buffer with these guys as his buff tanks. Yeah. Because that way he doesn't take matrix damage from hitting you. They do it for him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I think we're at the beginning of a new Matrix Initiative combat. No, wait, you get to go.
Okay. Let's see. I'm actually gonna... Can I see what force the sprite is without doing a full round matrix perception?
I do not believe so, no.
Okay.
It doesn't come into play until your sprites do, though.
Right. Oh, of course. So I can't actually do that right now anyway. So.
Well, it showed up, it's just not acting. Is what I'm imagining. But
okay. I think I have something else that I want to do, but in the meantime, I guess I'm going to try and resonance spike the No. Actually, they haven't actually seen me use any. Oh, they've seen me call the sprites, so that's
Yep.
good enough. Okay, so yeah, I'll oh.
It's a tough call, isn't it? It's
Well, I'm thinking I want to use Resonance Veil to try and make an illusion that the big guy went and swung at the one that's buffed has swung at Ozov instead.
Oh, that's clever.
Can I do that?
So you're trying to use... Yes, you can. You're trying to use Resonance Veil on... You only fool one target, so who are you trying to fool?
I guess Ozab, because I want him to think that the guy with the big arms has gone after him. And he might dispel it, or he might freak out. Or
Oh, yeah. No, Yeah, I know exactly how he'll react. You could just lead them to an infight and brick one another, which would be
that's what I was
hilarious.
hoping from the start. So I was hoping to do it without being spotted, but if I could still do that, then that would be really awesome.
You can
Okay,
go.
so thread complex form. I have 12 dice, or I guess 14 because I'm in hot sim. I don't.
And what force are you threading it at? Or level? Level, not
It's okay.
It's the same
Um,
thing.
intuition.
I'll just go the full level 6, and I'll take all of the 5 fading. Oh, that's not very good. And they get, yeah.
Yep.
They have to make matrix perception versus net hits, so I'm actually gonna edge that too.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, wow. So,
Illusion, and then
what was the level you threaded that at again?
that was at level 6.
So, yep, 6. You get to keep 6 of those.
Okay, and that's 5 fading. Okay.
And you don't knock yourself out. So, let's go ahead and roll Matrix Initiative.
Okay. What was that? Fuck. Okay. Oh, that's so good. Oh well.
Matrix combat is interesting. Initiative matters more than it typically does in other realms, I've noticed.
Yeah, for sure. Action economy is huge.
Yeah, I almost sometimes... It almost can make itself a little more suspenseful than normal Shadowrun combat, because
Yeah, it is a bit.
every single attack is essentially a counterattack at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Is the way they produced it. So you're
Yeah.
like,
Constantly in a state of, am I going to get fucked?
Even on your own turn.
Yeah.
It really makes you question the actions you're going to take.
Literally everything.
Yup. So, what's your edge, Spook?
I've spent 2 and I have 3 total.
Your total edge is 3, so you're going first.
Oh, okay. And I have my 2 sprites now.
Yes, they are.
Alright, I'm going to, as a free action, play a sound file of, like the sound of Pac-Man when it's starting. And
Okay.
then I'll have my 2 simple actions command the sprites to go after, I guess, so Chuckles is bricked himself already.
Yup.
Um,
Or was
Jack,
break.
is Jack in the Box the one with the big arms or Horror Show?
Say again? The one he hit was Horror Show. The one that he buffed and that you tricked him into thinking hit him, that was Horror Show.
Okay. Then I'll send the ghosts after Jack in the Box and Ozab.
Okay.
So the machine sprite, I guess we'll just have to use gremlins on Jack in the Box. And then, so I'll roll that. Yes, that's the one. On, yeah, Jack in the Box's deck.
Okay. So, he's using gremlins?
Yeah. And that's not great, but maybe it'll work.
It's an interesting power, and it's all... Yeah.
And it's against device rating plus firewall.
Okay, thank you. Oh,
It's-
device rating?
Yeah.
Or device rate. Oh wow, they're
Or
They
wait,
sh-
maybe it's yeah, no, device rating plus firewall. Yeah.
device rating plus firewall. Okay, that's not so bad. They have shitty decks or decks. 7 dice.
So if it gets 1 net hit, it causes a glitch. 4 net hits are a critical glitch.
It's a glitch.
Okay.
So Chuckles accidentally reconfigures his decks. Well, his deck gets reconfigured. And we'll put, because he's using they're using the little hornets, which have an array of 5, 4, 1, and 1.
Oh boy, that's delightful.
Right now, his deck is configured with attack 5, firewall 4, data processing 1, and sleaze 1. What do you want to set? What do you want to reconfigure him to with that glitch?
Oh, that's a good question. I want his firewall to be 1.
Okay. Just full up reverse that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can start reconfiguring that, but it'll take him more than 1 turn to do that. And okay, and you were having your fault sprite attack someone?
Yeah. The fault sprite will use Electron Storm on Ozab, and that's
a terrifying power.
Yeah. So cyber combat plus resonance against intuition plus firewall. So
Intuition plus firewall. Oh dear, this is not his day.
Electron Storm. So if successful, the target is with first successful attack and on each subsequent action, the sprite performs while sustaining the power. It inflicts 6 dv of matrix damage resisted normally.
Resisted.
And it causes 2 points of noise. But it's
yeah. It's
6
an
dv
amazing
matrix damage. Yeah.
And hold on, my Roll20 just crashed, so I'm gonna pull that back.
Oh, okay.
My browser is kind of shitty, and that it has troubles with Roll20 because. All right. So what does he resist that with, or what does he soak that with? His matrix.
He soaks it normally. It's if he doesn't resist. So first he rolls intuition plus firewall. If successful, then he resists 6 matrix damage, and it is sustained, so it stays on him.
Yep. So he just took. Well, he soaked none of it, so he took 6 damage. You brick him.
Oh God, damn it! Well.
But at which point Horseshoe, who is about to rush at you, there's a popping sound.
Okay, and he jacks himself out. Presumably, maybe something like that.
No, he just lost all those giant arms.
Oh. Right, of course.
And he's just like a normal, like he starts the charge all big, and then there's a pop. He lands on the ground with his now normal-sized appendages and continues to rush. Now, registered sprites, what happens to them when a decker gets bricked?
That's a good question, actually. It doesn't really say.
Spirit.
In general, they kind of have to fall back on the spirit rolls a lot.
Yeah.
Yep,
but
it is the same thing that happens to bound spirits. They are free to do what they like, and they prefer not to be in the Matrix. They prefer to be in the Resonance Realms. So usually off a jet to the Resonance Realms.
Okay. I'll wave goodbye to the...
Yep, to the big hulking thing. It stands there and watches for a second, actually.
Okay.
But Jack in the Box rushes at you. Let's see if this poor fool can actually land a hit.
Watch to be the person that breaks her.
No kidding.
Go ahead and roll defense.
What was it again? Matrix or
intuition plus firewall.
Okay, and I don't have full defense this time, so. Oh dear.
So.
I'll stick with that.
Yep, you are going to be resisting some damage.
Mm-hmm.
You were resisting 6. He got 1 net hit. 8, 9 matrix damage.
Ow.
Ow.
Is that with firewall plus device rating, so resonance.
Okay, so. Ow. Okay. So I take 7.
Yeah, and he's just grabbing onto the side of you, pounding on your head with his fists.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack in the Box is... What is Jack in the Box gonna do? He's really tempted to just he's considering it, but no, he's going to attempt to hack you on the fly.
Okay.
Because at this point, getting a mark on him is less dangerous than getting matrix damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that is resisted with firewall plus, I want to say, logic. I should have the cheat sheet open. I have
Whoops, I should have. Oh no, it's the do I get the hot spin bonus for the defense test?
Yes.
Okay, whoops.
Attacking, and it's resisted with intuition plus firewall.
So for the previous one, I should have had 2 more dice that I forgot about, or didn't. But it would have been, yeah, 1. Well, whatever. Anyway, I'm still at -2 either way. So.
Okay. So that's your defense?
Against. Sorry, I meant.
I'm a little confused.
Never mind. Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and drop
There's my
this.
defense against the hack on the fly.
And you get a mark on him.
Okay.
And Lardos just begins to sit there waiting, panting heavily.
Okay.
Okay, so they've gone. Sprite goes. And you're up.
Okay. So, I'm not. Who's. Alright, I used Electron Storm on myself. I thought. Oh no.
No.
Okay, I kind of messed myself up there a little bit, but whatever. So. I guess I have to command it again to make it change targets, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that since my dice pools are getting lower.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have the machine sprite use gremlins on Jack in the Box again.
Okay.
Or actually, maybe use it on Horror Show. And Jack in the Box has 1 firewall now, so it'll be more vulnerable to the Electron Storm. So, yeah. Okay, sorry.
No, it's cool. So you're sending the Electron Storm after Jack in the Box and Gremlins on Horror Show. Okay. And what does he resist that with again? Data processing plus firewall.
Electron Storm is resisted. Oh, sorry. Gremlins is resisted with device rating plus firewall.
Okay.
And Electron Storm is resisted with intuition plus firewall.
Okay, so he doesn't have enough dice to resist your Electron Storm.
Okay.
So you
So
got
he
2
takes
net
6.
hits
Mm-hmm.
on Electron Storm and no net hits on Gremlins.
Okay. With no net hits, Gremlins fails, but Electron Storm goes off and he takes 6 damage resisted normally, and 2 points of noise.
Okay, let's see how well this guy soaks it. He does not soak very well. This is not something that they do well. Oh, and he only has...
1 firewall.
Yeah, so he's resisting with... Yeah. So he takes 5 points of matrix damage and 4 points of noise. So he's useless. So... Jack in the Box is going to spend a free action configuring his attack back up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because good life decisions are not the hallmark of this man's existence. And he's going to scream, "What are you doing to me? Get off of me!" and rush at your sprite.
Okay.
Your sprite is resisting a data spike.
Oh, okay. I think all of its stats are 6, right? So, or what is it resisted with?
A data spike is logic plus firewall, I believe.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's the fault sprite that's resisting it.
Yep, and it has a
Oh,
firewall
it
of
has
8.
firewall of 8. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, fault sprites are really good.
yeah, there's one in this fight. Only he took out the Decker, or she took out the other Techno before he could use it against her.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you're gonna get to play with a big fault sprite.
So you hit him, and resisting data spike. Yep. So it does another point of matrix damage to that poor fool.
All right.
Horror Show, who at this point is still on top of your icon looking for a place to really drive in, pulls out a butterfly knife and just tries to rip down the side of the bed sheet.
Okay.
And
What's
the
another
bed
data
sheet.
spike?
let's see what you got under here. Is it yummy?
It's delicious, but you don't get it by asking that way.
And those are the last words you say to him before he he bricks.
Wrecked.
Bite Size is now interested as what actually is under that bed sheet.
And the sprite, the fault sprite that's been hanging around here, it runs behind one of the carnival attractions for this combat turn. And is leaving poor Jack in the Box alone. So go ahead and roll
Nuke the fucker!
Matrix initiative.
Right.
And he's at his initiative has gone down by 4 because of the noise.
Oh, does that? Oh shit! Whoops. Okay, so oh no, but that was this round. So wound penalties apply to your initiative as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going right before he does.
Okay.
So he's sitting there with your ghost over him, blinking, and as its electrons storming him.
Mm-hmm. So I'll be like, "Are you gonna surrender?"
Get it off! Get it off!
What is what? Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking something up. I want to do something special.
Oh, that's fine. You've got this one to coup de grace.
Yeah. So hacking is the skill for that. Do either of these sprites have hacking? Yeah, the fault sprite has hacking. Okay. And
Oh, it does its damage to him again, doesn't it?
when it performs its action, yeah.
Okay. Could you squeeze the life out of him at this point? Problem.
Murder the
I
fragger!
could, but
Blood! Blood!
I want to do some. Okay, so I've found this out. Let's see if this will work. So I want
Data
the
for
fault
the
sprite
data
to use its
god.
action to assist me in hacking on the fly him. Can I do
Okay.
that?
Yes. How many marks are you going for at once?
Just I already have one, right?
Yep.
So just one.
Oh, I think I know what you're doing.
Is it a beautiful plan?
Oh, I think I know exactly what she's doing. Oh, yes, you have the mark. Do you want your electron storm to squeeze the life out of him, or are you going to allow him to remain connected for a while longer?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's let him remain connected.
Yup.
You see, the problem with technomancers is they don't know when to just finish the job.
Wait, how much noise have you put on the guy?
4 points of noise.
Doesn't that, like, make him disconnect from the Matrix?
No, you can with up to 6 points of noise. He's fine, and he's in a host, so noise doesn't affect him that much.
Ah. I thought noise disabled devices.
So he has one. He has one more round of
No.
actions, I guess.
Yep, he has one more action. He's going to try and get rid. He's gnawing on his arm where you've marked him, trying to get it
Okay.
off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's resisted with, and I actually brought the table over here. Erase mark is resisted with willpower plus fireball.
Okay. which is okay.
Now you.
Does wound penalty apply to that? I forget. Because
Yes.
it's resistance.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Because you're defending against it. Yes.
Okay. But hot sim also applies.
Yes.
Okay.
You do not break him. But
Okay.
he does not succeed in gnawing the mark off.
Okay. And then here's the coup de grace that we're waiting for, I guess.
Yup.
Um,
You're tracing him, aren't you?
Tracing him. Yeah.
I saw that coming.
Oh, are you going to share the trace with the rest of the group?
Of course.
Oh, yay, side quest.
Oh, trace icon is computer, which means both the sprites can assist me. Can I order them to do that, or is that
The
too quick?
sprites cannot assist you with this because they don't have 2 marks on him.
Oh, right. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I'll edge that. I have 1 point of edge left.
Okay. You're at the end of the combat here. You can gloat a little bit.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh yes, you have his exact location. He's currently in an arcade we'll say downtown Seattle.
Okay.
Oh, can we fuck him up?
Let's go fuck
Go
him
ahead.
up.
Fuck him up!
Right. I'll broadcast that. I'll just sort of do like a private message to the Chosun people and ask if that's good enough.
Oh, quite.
Or do you want me to finish him off?
Oh, we'll take it from here.
Okay.
They're going to
Right.
take all the
I'm in the
blood.
mood to fucking him up. Deadhound is like high on adrenaline. And
Yes, let's do it. Fuck him up, fuck him up.
He disconnects at that point because he knows what just happened. At which
Right.
point, a Lardass, the fault sprite,
Mhm.
comes back around the from where he was and reaches behind him and produces a single daisy, which he
Aw.
offers to Spook, smiling
Aw.
with his big horrific maw of teeth.
Register him!
Register.
So you can give him a big hug.
He devours you!
stretching
It was
her
a trap!
to make arms
It was a
around.
trap.
Is it? Can I actually register him?
Yes, you
He's-
can.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean that'll take like hours, so I'll let people move on. I guess if
Okay.
that's
Well, it's just a roll to start. Yeah, you can start registering him. You don't have to spend the hours doing it when it's someone else's sprite in the circumstance.
okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Okay.
But we'll see if you manage to register him or not.
Mm-hmm.
He owes you 1 task.
Oh my
Please
god.
resist fading.
Are you serious?
You hug him and he hugs you back. Pretty ghost, friend. Up to you what you want to do with this thing.
Hmm?
You now have a Force 7 Fault Sprite.
Okay.
1 task.
That's
Take him
adorable.
home and name him George.
Okay. Good. Because I had room because I used all 3 tasks of the other fault sprite that I filed earlier. So,
Hey, fault sprite for a fault sprite.
yep. Good. All right. Thank you. I'll take a bow to the camera or whatever, and
Yep.
go back to the
To the bar.
bar.
Talking behind Spook's back, Datahound is going to call her a script kiddie for depending on programs instead of skill.
Talking behind her back, Bite Size is going to call her a cheater and, not a real hacker because she's a technomancer.
Yeah, Datahound's just going to like,
Sure.
fuck yeah, I know that.
But
Fist bump.
you do get your solid rep.
Okay.
And the bounties for 1 head each. So you brought in 4 heads.
How much money do I get for 2,000 Nguyen on her winning?
Oh yeah.
Did anyone take that bet?
The house?
I don't think anyone was betting against me.
Oh, no, we can't
Just
bet
that.
against the house.
Ah,
And then
But he specifically said since we're not members of this, how much would it cost for a membership?
I'll
you got to go for the quality Data Haven member or something like that.
I'll see about allowing you guys to buy this place afterwards. That was what I was actually going to do for the second one in this series.
Okay.
After that
I
quality.
feel as if this is a really good format for Matrix runs.
Yup. The next one, I'm gonna be having you guys go in teams of 2.
Yeah, no, I think 2 is about the maximum you can really do on the Matrix before combat just becomes. God, what is happening?
I've done 3-man, 4-man Matrix runs. Macbeth, I think you were on one of those, weren't you? Or if he's still here.
Yeah. It was me and 2 technos.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, with 3 people, it gets a little bogged down. So like, what I was thinking is for the second one of these, for a few dollars more, it's gonna be teams of 2. And those bounty heads are going to be a little more
that'll be
scary.
exciting.
Those,
I won't be able to just brick them by defending.
Yeah, no. One of them is an AI. One of them is an AI for sure. The other fight is probably going to be taking place in a foundation, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do for the third fight.
I really want to do the AI one. That seems like the most fun.
Yeah.
Because
Alan,
maybe I could just get like a contact out of that.
I might end up doing like one is a Xenosapient AI and one is a Metasapient AI.
If you would like a fun AI, Macbeth and compatriots just released one into the world.
Why you gotta go there, man? Why you gotta go there?
But no. Sure. Yep, I think we're at the end of Spook's run, and
Yep,
I'm going to
that's
go
all good.
use the restroom and get a drink, and then we will get to the last 2 bounties.